Hey guys, Brass Brad out for Unlucky Dig 13 here at 50 Acres or Bust. Down in this corner where we left off on Dig 12 there. There's that culvert. I'm thinking I might do a little bit of the perimeter today. There's not that much area left here. I'm hoping to get it done. Big circle in through there, done to that outcrop right there, and back behind the truck across here is done. But there's a little bit of fence line here behind me. I might go around the perimeter here a few times, and maybe I'll end up having to start gridding down in here and keeping straight lines and everything. It's that big old beech tree from the snow dig I was in here. I think it was dig 8 was the day it snowed out here and I moved down in here. There's that big old beech tree. Gotta be 2.5, 3 feet across there at the bottom. And there's that tree here with the anchorment. Goes up 45 and then straight to the sky there. Yeah, I was down in here and did all this the day it snowed. Yeah, so I got a pull tab out over here. It picked it out of all the rubble in here. Lots of iron all over. I was in here getting all these iron signals. I tried to get to pretty near the edge of the field there on that snow dig. And there's the pull tab noise. So I dug it. I'm just running all metal. I think I'm going to stick with all metal today. When I set the detector down, it was going crazy there. Right beside the pull tab, whole bunch of other noises here. Zinc and geez, what else? A little bit of everything. I'm gonna have to see what that is. Zinc, pull tab, and cap. Could be a can or something. Yeah, it was a can right beside the pull tab here. And I think they're a mate. I think they're a mate. It fits perfect in there. I think she fits perfect, guys. Anyways, there's a stump just behind me here. I threw some other cans and stuff. I'll put the tab in my pocket and make a little pile every so often of them cans and stuff if I run across them. There's that trail cutting through to the other field there. I did this perimeter so far, up around there to the truck. About a 10-15 foot swath. Reached into the shrubs as far as I could there. A little bit of that big beech tree there is about where I stopped that day on the snow dig on that bush hunt, and I still got to do around this rock pile here. And I haven't done this trail yet. Thinking maybe we're going to take a walk up through here right now and get it done. Then I'll come back out and do the perimeter. Ended up getting an old horse buckle on this trail here. It's ringing up a little bit of everything. It's just full of nails and wire and iron hits all through these trails here. This is, I dug a piece of wire and a couple of nails, and because they give me some dings, and this thing's ringing up pretty near everything. Yeah, I went up there and turned around and come back, and the trail's got a Y in it here. And so I was heading back to do the inside of the 2 trails that I missed. And gonna finish that, trip around the V here, and get back out in the fields. Yeah, I'm back at the truck for a smoke and a drink here. Did a double run, big horseshoe around there. That tallest tree right there, I stopped at one dig. I got about 15 or 20 feet done down to that corner. One day I turned around that tree, so that's where I turned around and come back. So a big horseshoe done here on the perimeter, plus that trail there. And I'm going to shut this off and change the battery out there. I was running discriminated iron. Its sensitivity, you had to turn it way down to 4 inches to quit it from beeping every swing. So I didn't know whether it was nails or my sensitivity too high, but when I restrict it, it doesn't do that. And I wasn't going to dig iron signals anyways, so I'll just wing it maybe with restricted. Maybe because the battery's getting low, it's dinging every time I swing it too. I got new batteries and swapping out here before I go back. There's them new Duracells there, and I went to get them out of the center console. Stupid tire pressure gauge, magnetic, was stuck to it, and I hope it doesn't bother things like that. I didn't use, the day my first little detector blew up and I had to go by the 1100, them batteries were in my pack sack there with along with a magnet, and they had been in there for a long time, all stuck together with the magnet in the bag. And they were brand new though, but I put them in that detector and it blew up. Had a meltdown shortly after, and I didn't use them batteries, so I was scared magnets screw them up or something, or reverse polarity, or I don't know. But they're the only set I got right now, and if this metal detector blows up, we'll know why. Freaking groundhog just popped out of a hole about 30 feet behind my truck and ran right under the bumper, up over the ditch and in a hole up in the shoulder of the road up there. Never seen a groundhog move so quick in my whole life. Geez, there's an old relic. Is it ever green? It's down there about 7 inches. I think it was registering at 7 inches there. Getting a pretty good ping. I had iron discriminated. That's a fancy old latch or something. It's got a dainty little pin there. Some kind of latch or catch or something for a little jewelry box or chest or something. Not very heavy duty. Nice wee relic though. A lot greener on the other side. The Croto bell and 1879 buckle cover I got were green like that when they come out of the ground, and I gently scrub them with soapy water and a toothbrush and cleaned them up, and soon as I put some mineral oil on them and it turned brown. So this isn't rigging, them rifle casings were ringing up zinc on this, so it's not brass, it's ringing up $1 here. Nice solid jumping around a wee bit from 10 cent to $1 hits. That's the noise I dug right there though. Jumping around now. I should put it on all metal and see if there's any iron there at all. I doubt it the way it's how green it is there. It couldn't be brass like a copper with like a shell casing. All metal, it's registering $1. Oh, there goes 25 cent. Kind of depends what way you turn sometimes. Kind of looked at it, I don't see any writing or anything on it. But it's a cool old relic. It's got to be some kind of latch or something. There's some kind of old cutting blade or something there. Looks like it might have had an edge on it at one time. Must be broke, maybe rotary cutter. Oh, geez, I don't know, some kind of a blade. It was at about 6 inches there. I had iron discriminated and it was giving me all kinds of pings. Right now I'm on all metal. Giving me other stuff other than iron. So that's all metal. So it must be something a little in with the iron or something. It's not even ringing iron. Might be some brass or something in it. I just got a full practice arrow here, target arrow, minus the feathers. The only thing missing, it's got both ends, missing the feathers. Some kind of, the shaft's ringing up, whatever's in it. I thought it was graphite or something, but I don't know what kind of a tip it is. It's ringing up a couple of different things. Shaft, we got, well, it's saying iron there. Now it's saying pull tab. That end says the tip's iron there. Hard to say. Depends on what way you swing it, I guess. I don't know if you can see that arrow sticking out of the ground over there. That was the last find. When I found that arrow, I was just done. I kept going around that horseshoe shape in that field to this corner, outcrop. Did the perimeter back and forth half a dozen or more times, and finally bottlenecked myself in there, and that whole high area is done. And I got that arrow there, and I've just been doing a square grid since, working my way to this fence line here. I've done a couple of runs up that fence line at a previous dig, and so I've got maybe about 100 feet by 40 feet left to do here. I'm down here now doing my square. Big horseshoe loop's done. Well guys, the field hunts are over at 50 acres or bust. She's all done. And I'm glad too. I hope I don't see another field the rest of the summer. But I remember last year there, mosquitoes and black flies got pretty bad. Had to give up metal detecting for a couple of months there last year. They drive you right out of the bush. We'll do I know that I googled the amount of field out here is about 20 acres of the 50. So I probably did 5 acres last year and about 15 this year. So that equals 30 acres of bush. But I think I did a couple of them little outcrops there last year. So I remember I didn't do a whole lot of fields, and I worked my way across and up in there and played around a little bit. But there's swamp too and bush that won't be able to get into. So probably get another 10 or 15 acres of bush hunts in here. Starting this weekend hopefully. We'll do a little roundup for today. Didn't show you a lot of the foil and nails and wire and cans and stuff I dug. The matching pull tab for that can right there. Molson XL beer. That Molson XL. I'm not sure whether that's one of them near beers they call it. 0.5% alcohol. 0.5% instead of 5%. I think that's that near beer stuff they call it. You'd have to drink 10 of them to equal a regular can of beer. We got that big target arrow back there. And a little nut, a little cutting blade of some kind, and horse buckle with the tongue, and this is my favorite here today for sure, and some kind of latch or hinge or something there. I'm trying to figure out whether there's actually a pin still left in that or not. I think there's a pin or something. Looks like you can see daylight through under it there. But that's neat. You know, it's things like that that keep me interested and keep me coming back. And you know, if I could find even one item every trip to make it worth it, you know. So I'm gonna actually, at home, all my finds that I plan on keeping from the field hunts out here, I'm gonna do clean them all up and do a separate video at home on my finds, field finds. And I might end up doing a couple of bush hunts before I get around to it, but anyways, I guess we'll call her a day. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks a lot to my subscribers. Bye. Yeah, I got some permission from the landowner here. He's stripped back some topsoil here, and I thought I did this part of the field last year. There goes a deer running way into the bush over there, and the grass was really long over in here, and he stripped some soil back, done all out in there, but the grass was long. But there's a little bit here I wouldn't mind checking out, and look what I just come up with. Discriminated iron. It was only at 0 to 2 inches. Don't even know what it is. Hood emblem. Must be a hood emblem off a car or some kind. Never seen that kind before. Huh. That's weird, eh? Must be British or something. Pretty cool. What was it ringing up? Maybe it's silver. Well, it's off a car, like they silver plate it, but oh geez, I can't even. What's going on? It's not registering. No, maybe. Not much of anything really. That's discriminated iron right now. There's other stuff in here maybe? Huh. Won't ring up. Give a little beat. Jeez, it's got to be some kind of metal. $1 hits. Silver dollar? Is it silver? Maybe it's made of silver. You think it'd be making more of a racket than that. Huh. That'd be neat if that was silver. Flip it over one more time here, and then there might be more than one item right there. Getting that $1 hit. See, there's something else. Something else here too, at 1 or 2 inches. More of the same material, maybe. Anyways, I'm going to shut this off and check this out. This is what it was right here. Must be some kind of bracketry or something off that, whatever that, if that's an old car part or something. That looks like that white stuff I call white metal. Old cast stuff. A lot of old cars have it, and it breaks really easy. Pretty powdery there, turning to dust. Ever light. It's got to be something to do with that. Probably car parts. Ringing up different though than that other thing. Different tone. We'll keep going here for a bit. Got a little key there at 1 inch. Couldn't be the homeowners, I don't think. A little old. A little green on one side. Wasn't ringing up iron. There's some markings on it, but I can't see it. Yeah, it's been around for a while. Stripped back that topsoil and left it at 1 inch for me. Found an old chunk of pipe here or something. Is it ever heavy duty? Thick, near 1/4 inch wall on that. It's been squished and flattened, and I don't know if it was some kind of pin or tool, or whether, you know, or how old it is. Hard to say. Scrap metal. Not having much luck here. I got about 3/4, 7/8 of this stripped area done, and I even checked that mound out there. I'm gonna work my way over to that mound and check it, and there's a little bit of area along the bush behind that mound over there that I haven't ever checked. Grass was too long last year. This was all done in here last year. I'm checking something here that I already did last year in this field. It's just got the topsoil stripped back, so I'm hoping and praying. There's an old caster or roller wheel or something or other. Ringing up, getting some pings other than iron, and I went to all metal and found the object, and that's what it was. Go back to discriminated iron there now. Guys, like I say, this stripped area I had done last year, so didn't find a whole hell of a lot. And found more behind that berm over there. It used to be long grass in there and never got along that bush last year. Didn't hardly find anything out in here. But a lot of this stuff came from behind that and along the drive here going in. And I don't know, must be some kind of hood ornament or something. I thought that must just be dirt, just dirt. I thought that was old iron, all rusted in there. It was all dirt and fell out. Gotta be a hood ornament or something. Have to try and figure that one out. Little caster wheel, the key, the light bulb socket, the threads, white metal chunk of scrap, scrappy pipe, a couple of nails. Didn't know I was going to be doing 2 roundups today, but that's how she goes. There's the pile of junk from earlier. Well, unlucky dig 13 scored me this here thing. That there, and the horse buckle, and maybe the key and the friggin' hood ornament here. Fields are done, out of the way, not coming back to them. Glad to see them over with. Thanks now. Bye.